We're at Strathallan Stables on the last day of the horse tram season. We were here a year ago reporting that it was the end of an era, and it turned out not to be. There's been so much controversy over where to put the horse tram tracks in the government's £21 million scheme for the prom, and I'm with Douglas Councillor John Skinner. Would you say that perhaps the horse trams have had their day? There's been so much controversy, hasn't there, over where to put the tracks?
The horse trams have been controversial for many, many years. I would like to think that they haven't had their day. And yes, there are all these different controversial plans going ahead, and which one eventually will come. I mean, ultimately, if the planning committee approve the current plans, then I'm sure there will be an appeal, and it will come down to the Minister of the day, who currently is the DEFRA Minister.
So there could be more delays. There's some confusion, isn't there, about what will happen next season? Will we have a service in the middle of the road again?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I've just heard today that there is, or there could be a plan, if the scheme goes ahead, for the trams to run as far as the Villa Marina, and a set of points put in so they can return and come back. And if that does happen, and then the plans do go ahead, well, then that's absolutely good news, because we won't then lose the horse trams for a season.
That's right, we won't miss a season, will we? And your council is fully behind the proposal, isn't it?
Well, it's not the whole council. There was a majority vote on the proposal, but I mean, if government are prepared to invest £21 million in the island's capital, the council, to a degree, would be hard-pressed to vote against those plans.
And I understand, in addition, that you do have plans for your stables down here. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yes, we have had preliminary plans drawn up, which would see the demolition of the buildings behind us, and new office and stable accommodation and tram sheds on that site. As I say, that's preliminary plans at the moment. Nothing exactly has been confirmed up yet, and that would have to go before full council as well.
And that would be quite a major scheme, wouldn't it? I mean, you'd be looking at spending a substantial amount.
Yes, it would, and that's something again which all has to be taken into account, the economic climate, etc., etc. And you know, it would be a big move, and we'd have to find somewhere to sort of store the trams while the building's going on. Again, there's the planning process and how long it takes, and so it goes on.
But that's a demonstration, isn't it, again, of your commitment to the service?
Yes, it is. It is. You know, I think in the main, I mean, whilst the horse tram has their knockers, there are equally as many people who just love the horse trams, and it is, you know, it's a unique heritage form of transport.
So as we see one of the final horse trams of the season going by, who knows what the future holds? It's a bit uncertain, isn't it?
Absolutely, as the second last horse tram of Douglas Council leaves Strathallan. Who knows whether we may be back having this conversation again next year for the third last tram.